And we're live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We're going to talk NBA DFS for Sunday, the 2nd of August. As you can see, we are rolling solo again today. A lot of work to do when we got two sports like this. Hope you guys are having fun having sports back and playing. Hopefully, we can get baseball to stick around for a little bit longer. But the NBA is off to a great start from a DFS perspective and just a lot of fun to watch right now as well. Before we get into today's pick, guys, don't forget to get on over to check out the progressive jackpots on both the NBA and the MLB for overlay. They got these extra special bonuses up for beating people, which add a little extra intrigue to the contest. Don't forget about the slump buster as well. You know, it's not always simple to place in the top 10%, but if you have the opportunity to be out there and the jackpot, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. The jackpot on NBA is coming up on 19K, which is really, really big. But what the Slump Buster Challenge is, if you don't win in 20 consecutive times you enter the same contest, they will refund your money. Not something that you are going to find on a lot of other sites out there, or I think any other site. So it's a great opportunity to get some skin in the game. Let's move into our DK picks for the day. Don't forget, guys, day passes are up. $5 get you both sports for the day. Otherwise, monthly memberships, annual, and lifetime all get both sports that are active at the time. Thumbs up is always appreciated. Subscribe to the station if you're new to it. Let's talk about who we're checking out today. We're going to run through this one fast and simple, guys. San Antonio Spurs are without Trey Lyles, without LaMarcus Aldridge, which has Jacob Poeltl playing big minutes for them. He's only 4K matched up with Memphis on Sunday. Expect him to play bigger minutes again. He played 32 minutes the other day. Poeltl's one of those guys that when he's on the court, he has a tendency to put up DFS points. I would expect him to be wildly popular on Sunday. I have no reason not to play him. I guess the only reason would be there's a couple other centers I like as well, but he's a priority for me, especially in cash games. Inexplicably got a price drop. You're going to want Jacob Poeltl in your lineups. I'll use him everywhere, but definitely in your cash games. Next up, my boy, the Greek Freak. Big game, as far as, quarantine and bubble standards are concerned. Milwaukee takes on the Houston Rockets. My Bucks versus the Rockets. It should be a fun one to watch. Rockets win small, guys. They got nobody on the court is going to be and nobody on the Rockets side of the ball is tall enough to really check the Freak when he gets down into the lane. This game should have plenty of pace. Giannis looked excellent in his first game back, piling up points very, very quickly, which he has a tendency to do. There should be plenty of pace in this game, I would assume. Other thing here, if you're looking for a little extra reason to like Giannis, him and Harden have been a little chippy with one another, so I expect both of these guys to be out there playing real hard on Sunday. So we have plenty of cheap options on the slate, so studying up once, if not twice, is really easy to do, and Giannis is a guy that I have played him the other night, worked out well. I have every intention of playing him again on Sunday. Speaking of cheap guys, check out Ish Smith of the Washington Wizards, only 3,800. That's just too cheap for who Ish is. The Wizards are out there without Bradley Beal, without Davis Bertans. You only got three guys really that can create any version of a shot. You got Troy Brown, Ish Smith, and Shabazz Napier. Ish is way too cheap at 3,800. This game has got the opportunity to have a lot of DFS points. These are two teams that, I don't know, Brooklyn is in the playoff hunt, right? But without their guys, it's not really a good spot for them. So these are two teams that have less to play for. What that means to me is the top-tier defense isn't going to be in this game. So there's a lot of capability of this game going really off from a DFS perspective. And Ish Smith at 3,800 is just way too cheap for what it is that he offers. Next up, I want to flip over to the other side of the ball and take a look at a guy that I like to be in my GPPs, and that's Karis LeVert. I don't think, again, still readjusting to how people are thinking this time around, but I don't think the masses are going to run to Karis LeVert at 7,800, but I like this game a lot. And with the Brooklyn Nets not having most of their, no KD, you guys all know it, Kyrie's not around, no Spencer Dinwiddie, it's the Karis LeVert show. This is a great opportunity to take on the Wizards B squad. He doesn't feel like it, but he's a guy capable of really big DFS games. Look through his game log. He had a couple of 60-pointers pre-quarantine. I like the idea of paying up for LeVert here when I don't think a lot of other people have the intention of doing that. Like, I'm not sneaking up on anybody with Giannis. I'm not sneaking up on anybody with Ish Smith or Jacob Poeltl. I think LeVert will fly a little bit under the radar. Just my guess. I could be wrong on that one, but that would be my guess come Sunday is you're not going to see a lot of Karis LeVert in people's lineups. So I like him in GPPs as that ability to be different with one guy. All right, guys, that's what I have for Sunday. Kept it quick. Best of luck. Baseball stuff will be out in the morning as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.